we shall call it the glowstone light, because we have glowstone lights.
What are your day-to-day responsibilities as an admin on one subscriber?
That's a good question. It all really starts on what I log in, what I decide to really do on that day. Some days I try to take care of the ban appeals. Some days I just monitor the chat or help current mods and moderators just kind of get little projects done. It all really just depends on, well, I guess I can go into one of my responsibilities would be to slash vanish or whatever. I go invisible, I just teleport randomly to people, as many people as I can, and just kind of watch for X-rayers so our players don't actually get an unfair advantage over our current players that have possibly either donated or legitimately went for a way to get an advantage.
Well, that's something I've never noticed. So, I guess they're doing your job right.
As always.
Have you ever found it especially difficult at a certain time to deal with maybe one of the people on the server or something?
The entire time I've been in this position, I would have to say yes multiple times. Regular players and people of the same rank as me, and mods, admins. I've had my fair share of drama. Yeah, I'm sure some of our veteran players will know the Night Fury fiasco. If you're a new player, we had a big scene with him along with Maxwell. So demoted admins. Stuff like that. Those tend to be the bigger of the issues. Players, for example, normally aren't that frustrating to deal with, but the sheer volume of players, just if they just get a bug up their butt and decide to bother us, it can be tiresome sometimes. I do get a little frustrated.
This one was especially asked for from the Golgotha. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he asks, boxers or briefs?
I tend to wear a combination of them. I don't really like boxers, and I don't really like, I hate boxers, and I don't really like briefs. I'm sure we're all familiar with the nut hugger term. So I wear a weird combination of both.
Alright.
Well, this is awkward.
Well, he'll be happy to know.
Well, I'm sure he will.
Where are you from?
Currently, I am in Chapel Hill, Tennessee.
Is that where you were born?
No, I was actually born in Germany, believe it or not. And my parents were military, and we moved to the States shortly after I was born.
That is an interesting fact. What is something not many people know about you?
Well, I guess I would have to say a little bit of trauma on my part. Not many people know, but I went through a horrible incident when I was probably about 10-ish age. I was at a baseball game, and those giant lights that they use to illuminate the fields actually electrocuted me. And so what I was doing is I was running along the fence, rubbing my hand up against the fence, just running because I was bored. I hate baseball. And I ended up touching both the fence and the pole at the same time, and the shock ran right through me. The light above me went out, and so I ended up having to go to the hospital. And to this day, I get sort of checkups every now and then, and they still see a burn mark of burnt tissue in my frontal lobe of my brain. They say I'm lucky to be alive, and I do have some memory issues.
And how's that affected your life.
I have to write everything down now if I want to remember something. Not too inconvenient, but it's noticeable. I have multiple notepads and even have this cork board next to me that I use for notes online and even in real life.
Well, you seem to be handling it very well. Alright, we have a caller, Freak from Swampville. And she has a question for Human.
Hello. Obviously you're big into Minecraft and stuff, and you're an admin on Monstercraft server, but I was just wondering what other kind of games you were into.
I'm actually kind of excited with this question. I actually play a lot of, a little bit of World of Tanks, because I like the historical value of it, or the accuracy that they do. I also do a lot of beta games. Here recently, I've gotten into Continent of the Ninth. I've been trying to get into Firefall and a few other games. But yeah, I do game hunt. I don't always play Minecraft, though I do play Minecraft a lot and I love it. But I guess that's about the gist of it.
Alright, we have another caller by the name of Black Plague, and he would like to ask you a question, Human.
Hello, humans. I would like to know, what is your biggest derp moment when using World Edit?
I had actually was messing around in our main spawn, which is Compass, and I had actually world edited in a crap ton of lava, and it took me a good 45, I guess 2 hours to clean up my mess. I guess that would be my biggest derp moment. I had actually went to try to set it all to water so it would get rid of itself, but it ended up typing in the wrong number and setting it all to lava. Needless to say, I got into a lot of trouble with that one.
So we have Prometheus from Don't Fallsville as a caller, and he has a question for you. Say hello, Prometheus.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, yeah, I wanted to ask, what is some of the greatest memories you've had here on Monstercraft?
My most memorable moment would probably be when I first became mod. I think it was the server owner, Monster TKE, had hopped on an alternate account of his and started messing with me. Saying F you and you're an idiot and all that. And so I tried to ban him, and he just came right back on, and I could not figure out for the life of me, why he was able to get back on. So I spent 45 minutes with them messing with me, and in the end, I was in tears when they finally told me that it was them just messing with me. I had actually a pretty good laugh at that.